So this is the Cathay Pacific Business Lounge. This is called the Pier, which is one of their largest lounges in Hong Kong. And so this is the area. So we go here, they've got a washroom and a luggage area. That's you can store your luggage. And then to the left here, they've got what they call the bureau. So essentially the bureau is what is kind of like a lounge area, and it spans, if you look down, the whole way down. So it's a huge lounge that goes all the way down. Some great, kind of very, very impressive lounge. So this is kind of neat because what they do is in this area, they have all the things. So as we go down, there'll be a food bar, there's a food hall, there's a bar, there's a noodle bar, tea house, showers, and a relaxation room, which is kind of incredible. And then we go down. This is kind of their Western food area, so that's kind of a nice area where people kind of just have that. And then here they have a little barista who's just doing coffee, so it's kind of neat to have that here. So lots of space. And then if you see to the far side there, that's the bureau, so that just encompasses the whole area. It's actually, it looks like a busy lounge, but there's tons of space all around here. Now we get to the next part, and every part is labeled, it's kind of sectioned, so this is the food hall. Then we get to the bar area. And we go through the bar area, again, it's a quieter area, but it still has sections of the bureau that are over in this section. So we're gonna go through this area, and this is the bar area. The bar area is gonna have a little bit of snacks. If you look at their drink selection, really nice. So you look at the wine selection, it's quite nice. They have nice cocktails, and they also have some non-alcoholic, which is kind of neat. Nice bar area that we can go through, and then we can go through this way. So now we go down to the next section, which is kind of neat also. So as we walk along, it's kind of vibrant, but I don't think it's overly busy. It's a good area. So now we get to the next area, and we always have things that are, you have screens there, and then we have the noodle bar. The noodle bar is kind of packed, but if you can see, nice selection of teas, and then they have a noodle bar area. And you can see a long selection of things. They have like dim sum, they have lots of noodles and chow mein, so lots of variety. But if you look at the area, it's kind of very packed and really nice. So now we're going to walk down to the last couple areas. But you can see they've got so many different sections that you can kind of walk through and really enjoy. They've got packed areas for eating, but lots of different selections of food. It's actually quite a nicely laid lounge. And as you get down to the end here, you get a little bit more quieter areas. So this is where kind of going past the noodle area, and now we're going to what they call the tea room. So the tea room is kind of a more lighter, more quieter type atmosphere. And you can see the selection of teas they have quite a few selections of teas. And then little mini desserts, kind of Chinese mini desserts. And if you look at the tea selection, it's actually someone that's there that makes the teas for you. To the last sections, and this part contains the spa area. So this is where they have showers, little like lounge area for you. And then this is the quiet section where you do kind of sleeping areas where people can sleep, relax in a quiet, safe space. Really nice lounge.